Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Toukiden 2. As people hopefully file in. Hope y'all are having a good day today. As I will change equipment here to the dual knives. We'll show them off. Knives, quote unquote, like Crocodile Dundee type knives. Maybe I can make a better set. I'm short tiger pelts. The tiger pelts are from those. They're called howlers. They were the Manicore type thing we were looking at. Hi, Swift Mist. And these knives are from the Brute Claw. I can just buy the Shinobi. Yeah. Due to the safe arrival of the supply unit, the selection of materials at the shop has greatly expanded. Yay, now there's more stuff. Because we saved that supply unit near the end of the last episode. Yeah, I can buy, well, I can't buy the ones I want, but I can buy Shinobi knives. That's fine. We'll deal with that.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Those look cool. Again, Crocodile Dundee style. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Pull these out. Okay, well, I wait for people to kind of file in. Let's go down the list. I'll just do a mission or two before we start the before we start doing more story. I had some problems getting episode 2 up yesterday. I'm gonna try again today. Because thanks, Twitch. So I'll try that again today, and I will also... So you just had spiders and fire only, and then fight both. I'll try to get that one up, and then if I do get it to export correctly today, then I'll also try to get this one up later as well. I'm gonna show off every weapon at least once. I'll show off every weapon. I'm just doing these first because these are what people voted for when I asked for a vote. So I'm going through that, and then I'll just start going through the weapons. I'll just go down the list. So I'll just do a couple of these. Again, give people a chance to show up to the stream. But some people don't follow Twitter. They wait for the notification from Twitch when it starts streaming. It takes them a couple of minutes to get in. And I like to give people that chance. And after that, I'll do the training with the knife so you can see all the moves. I'm going to use quite a few of them. I forgot I still had defense on. Attack would be better than that. Not that you can't play defensively with the knives, of course you can. For the purposes of this, I'd like to just... Mike is kind of quiet. It could just be I'm not projecting well today. Hey, hi Lieutenant. Welcome back to the stream. Glad to see you come back. Move things around a little bit. Okay. I'll do one more. And I'm just kind of going down the list here. I'll do one more of these, and then we'll do the knife training and more story. Slay the Oni and take back Kurogane Mines. We can do that. But not this way. I haven't done this one. This is neat. We're actually inside the mine, so we're gonna have to take different paths. Skill acquired. Accepting the times. That's just how it goes. Different recording softwares, different platforms. I've been enjoying my time with Toukiden, doing all the weapon tutorials to see what I like. Good! I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, this room is clear. Grab this item. Cat's eye. Hi, Ivan. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing okay. Trying to get back into the game a little bit. Cleanse mechanic of the two-handed longsword is really cool. Yeah, the cleanse mechanic animations are pretty neat because it's the guard, but it looks really cool with some of the weapons. Okay. Let's do the knives training. Now, I didn't like the knives too much in Toukiden Kiwami. The first game, Toukiden Ancient Demons, and then Toukiden Kiwami. I didn't like the knives too much there, and they haven't changed much in this one. But for some reason, I don't know, I just like maybe they made the attacks a little more fluid. I'm not sure, but I really like the knives in this game. Basic attack for the knives: fast, easily capable of multiple strikes. That's what you're going to get with the knives. Really fast attacks. The knives have lower attack power than other weapons, but you're going to swing really fast. You can hold down triangle to leap forward and attack while jumping. Let me get... like so. It has 3 different levels of charge. One, and then as the color changes, you have a different level of charge. The longer you charge, the more damage it does. As you saw me do, you, instead of holding it down, if you just press triangle, you can leap into the air while attacking. Then, once you're in the air, you can do a whole bunch of different attacks. You can just regular swing with square on the way down. You can press triangle again to do this double stab, which will do damage and keep you in the air. Swallow dive, which will have you spiral down, and gale, which will have you spiral forward. You can use gale as a dodge, as you'll see. If I use gale, you can spin and go forward. So you can do some damage and then get on the other side of like an Oni, especially if you're at the top. There's the downward attack. And like I said, you can just press triangle. The double knife stab will help you get higher up an Oni. Now this Oni is really small, so you can't get that high on it, but you can keep climbing as long as you have focus, aka stamina. You can keep going. Nice to be back and watch you stream, Sen. That's good to see you back. You can do a lot of things in the air with the knives. Which is again nice for taller Oni, or when you're just trying to reach a specific part, like the horns for a tall Oni, horns, the back spike of the Edax we saw at the end of the last stream, things like that. Get ready for the next set of instructions. Dash. Use focus to race about the battlefield and press triangle to attack, so you can basically continuously run and attack. You can also press triangle to perform an aerial attack, and square and X to stop and unleash a powerful slash attack. So you dash, you can see it's using focus. If you look at the top bar. Well, look at the bars, it'd be the bottom bar of the bars. To cancel, you just press X. But what you can do while you're dashing is, you can swing while you're dashing. Now this uses a lot of focus, but you can stay on the move while doing damage. Hold circle to spin. This will also gradually use focus. You can hold down circle to continue spinning. Plus this game looks really nice. It's good. It's a really good game. Trigger this move in the air to continue rotating until you land. So you can use this in the air, and you'll spin on the way down, and then once you hit the ground, you can just continue to spin. You can do the spin in the air or the ground. I think it's a really good move. Let me show some of the other moves. There's the jump attack out of the dash. And there's the powerful attack, because that's counter attack, but it's not really a counter attack. It's just a powerful slash, and you can keep going. How you want to use your focus, aka your stamina, with the knives is completely dependent upon the situation. If the enemy is just going to stand still or not be paying attention to you because of a party member, you can Use your stamina to do a bunch of damage using spin. If the enemy is going after you, but you still want to do damage, you can dash around and just get your attacks in, and then run away. The knife moves are pretty basic. You've seen them all except Destroyer, which everyone has. Every weapon. For the weapon gauge, the blinking dual knives right by the bars. You can really pick up on the knife's moves easily. It's all on how you use them and when you use them. You're going to be staying mobile with the knives, which is good. Use the jump attack to get to places that other weapons can't. Other than, ranged weapons, of course. Use dash to stay mobile and still do damage. And use spin when you're not being paid attention to do a lot of damage. And the Destroyer, you throw the knives, which is really cool looking. Know that it is short ranged, so make sure you're again really close to an Oni before you use the Destroyer move. I don't understand, it's the third stream, but it seems like you're doing a tutorial, because I'm doing the tutorial for each weapon as I use it. So there's the knives. The knives don't have a lot of moves, but the moves they have are versatile depending on the demon you're fighting. I really like the knives' mobility and just how fast they swing. Again, they do lower damage overall than really any other weapon. I think they have the lowest attack. Yeah, the chain and sickle is close. The whip is close. But still, the dual knives have the lowest attack. If you just take all the basic weapons. But you swing them really fast, and you can stay mobile with them. Okay. I think we need to talk to the professor. And let's get... Yeah, professor. Let's get going. She's sleeping inside. She should pull through. In fact, she'll be up and about in no time. That blonde hair and blue eyes, though. She's either from a very old Slayer household, or from a distant land. There was that strange Oni as well. Plenty more things to investigate. Ah, one thing. Will you go and tell Yakumo about this? Could be trouble if he finds out we're harboring unknown elements. You don't need to give him any details. Lie if you have to. You don't have to tell him everything. Just let him know roughly what's going on. Probably in the guards camp. Okay. Go tell Yakumo about Gwen. And not tell him we just teleported through space. Let's not do that. Nice timing. Actually having a bit of trouble. Oh, what's going on? Could I discuss something with you? Strange things have been happening in the village recently. Children wake up during the night or drawn outside as though they're being called by something. When asked, they say it's unconscious and don't remember anything. Some kind of sleepwalking, maybe, but I've never heard it happening as a group. That said, still can't find the cause. Might be one way, however. All the children say the same thing, that they heard a strange voice from outside the village. Could you help me discern the owner of this voice? Apparently it can be heard from outside the gates at night. Add Benezuki to your party to proceed with this request. So we put Benezuki in the party when it's nighttime. You know what? Let's do that now before we continue the story. That way the parties aren't locked. 'Cause when you're on a story quest, sometimes the parties get locked because plot. So let's do this now while we have a chance. And we will wait for nighttime. Okay. Found a strange girl, about as strange as me. No, we were outside patrolling and we found this lady who was in the other world. Magnifying glass. I am. Let's discover the truth about the sleepwalking. So the strange voice is supposedly heard from around here. Hold on. Use the Eye of Truth. Okay. Track. Carry on below the cliff. Oh. Let's follow the tracks. See where they lead us. Can't hide tracks in the water with the Eye of Truth. See, it's in the water. But that's okay, we can see through that. I was watching this last night and I really like the menu music. The menu music is nice. Oh. That's probably what we're looking for. Yep. Tracks leading right up to this brute beast. Oh. Imp, go away. Imps, go away. Spin. Also with spin, if you, depending on the Oni, if you're in just the right spot, you can hit more than one of the enemy's body parts at one time, which is really useful. You're doing more damage and helping break off more than one piece of them. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to plug in my getting close to the start here. There we go. Where is it? Right here. Sometimes it can be a little hard to see at night. Just the first day. Haven't gotten to play with them since. Of course, what have I played with my friends yet? And out of focus. You can go through focus really fast with spin. Something else break. Attack the tail. Oh, somebody broke. Somebody used their destroyer attack. Yes, the NPCs will even use their destroyer attack when they have them. And knock off a body part. So this goes back to what I was talking about near the end of last stream, that the AI is at minimum competent. And, they can be quite a bit better than that. Is that everything? Yes. So you do this. New form. Still got you. With the rain. Just a little more. I want the unity gauge, the blue gauge. Hey, sweetheart. Was it boring? Oh no, I had a lot of fun. I said it's just doing missions, like the missions I showed at the beginning, but it was a lot. It was fun. It was fun for me, to me anyway. I hope they had a lot of fun. Was it you're doing with those lamps some kind of exorcism? Yes, it's called you're purifying. Basically, the Oni can regrow them if you. Oh, it died. Sad. The Oni can regrow that limb, and you so you purify it, and then it only gets a shadowy version. And if you hit the shadowy versions, you do more damage. If you break all of the body parts off and purify them, you get a all break bonus. You get additional items. Also, purifying is also how you loot in this game. So it's very, very, very important. Let's get back to Maharoba. Lady Foos, all shall be as fate let it. That's what she says. Climb back up here. Oops. Don't miss. There we go. Hi, Zarzla. There we go. I'll do one more fight mission, etc., with the knives, and then I'll change. I'll just do a few with each. Lady Foos, we have a new Matama, is the support Matama. The support abilities are Altruism, which increases attack and defense of nearby allies for a limited time. Now that also includes you, if I remember correctly. Grab up the mountain with the glowing green hand, don't mind me. It's a nice gameplay mechanic. It's a lot of fun. Lady Fuse, hope hers is not too short. Thanks, Mace. Diffusion, which is interesting. It absorbs damage taken by nearby allies, and then disperses it across the team. You also get health back over time. So whenever somebody gets hit, if you're close by, you spread out the damage, and everybody has regen. So the goal is to not get hit that much, but when you do get hit, spread it out across the party members, and then you're getting that HP back over a period of time. Support is just as it sounds. It's supporting your team members. Sacrifice is the ultimate support. Nullify all attacks on nearby allies. Now, this doesn't go for you, if I remember right. So, any damage they take is nullified. But, your health goes down over time. And when your health is empty, is when it ends, or it also has a timer. But it also increases the effectiveness of your other abilities. So if you have Sacrifice on, you can make Altruism even stronger. You can make Diffusion even stronger. Though that may not be good for you because, well, the lost health could help a bit. Sacrifice is, well, the ultimate sacrifice. You're sacrificing yourself so your teammates don't have to worry. Now, you can use Recovery and get your health back with the health that you're losing. But you're still having to use Recovery. So you have to keep an eye out on, basically you have to keep an eye out on your healing resources. In this case, Recovery. But it's very support oriented. Just as it says, support. Sacrifice is self-explanatory, but I explain everything. It's what I do. Support's defensive skill, evasion skill, is one of my favorites that I've seen in this game so far, is Phoenix. When you become incapacitated, aka get knocked out, you are instead brought back, and your health and focus will have regen for a limited time. Yeah, Sacrifice is just for bosses. For sure. But it's like a Phoenix. You get a second chance without your teammates having to come over and revive you. The downside of Phoenix is it's on a super long cooldown. It's a long cooldown. You're probably only going to get to use it once during a battle. During a boss fight. But you get to use it once. So, I really like Phoenix. Get knocked down, but you get up again? Never going to keep you down? Yes, Lift Idiot, exactly. You get knocked down, but you get up again. Anyway. Throw up that song because that's what's going to happen. Can't keep me down. I'm going to put Lady Fierce on armor. Now, the attack skill, I'll go ahead and show you, is Quicksilver. You increase your attack speed, and you share your unity gauge with any nearby allies for a limited time. So you're going to help them get their unity gauge up. But I believe it takes part of yours, like you're sharing it. So you're not going to get yours as fast. And increases your attack speed. Quicksilver is also, it doesn't have that many downsides like the other ones. You may be telling yourself, I don't mind sharing my unity gauge with the party members. Quicksilver's on a pretty lengthy cooldown as well from what I've seen. Longer compared to the others. That's just what I've seen. Don't know that to be fact. Just what little comparison I've done. There are the 3 abilities for support. I don't think I went over the. I went over Spirit. I did not go over. I think this is Deceit. Deceit, as it says, specializes in trickery. Attacking only from behind to improve your chances of precision strike. This is for you rogues out there. You just want to get behind the enemy and backstab. The Deceit Matama has Puncture, which you fire a orb out, and it will explode when it touches an enemy or after a short period of time. The orb doesn't go far either, if I remember right, so you want to use this pretty close up. But when it explodes, it releases shrapnel, basically. And anything that gets hit by that AC will have lower defense. So that's really useful. That way you can do more damage. There's Illusion, which creates a field that hides your presence for a limited time and treats all attacks as attacks from behind for extra damage. Attacking removes the effect. So you're basically, it's your sneak attack. You can Illusion close to the enemy and then backstab, no matter where you are. What I like to use Illusion for is you can, if there's a body part you need to purify, like you break something off a boss, you can go there, Illusion, and purify without having to worry about the boss wanting to hit you, unless an AoE hits you because an ally is close. But it lets you hide, which can be useful. It's really big. It's a really big move. Is Stupor. It will create a electrical field that paralyzes any Oni that enters it. The field's effect lasts for a limited time, so it's only there for a little bit. But any Oni that hits that field will become paralyzed. So you paralyze the Oni and then unleash everything you got. Do as much damage as you possibly can. You only get 2. And that is Deceit. You can see it's a lot of hindering the enemy in some way. Or, well, this does hinder the enemy in a way because they can't see you. But that's Deceit. On Armor, it gets the Apothecary skill. If you're hit with the status ailment, for that one time, it will nullify it, which can be useful if an enemy likes spamming status effects. Then you have to wait for the cooldown on the evasion skill, but while it's up, it will nullify any status ailment you're hit with. That one time. Useful. Deceit's attack skill is Contagion. Release a deadly poison around you for a limited time. Attack a poison Oni to increase your chance of a critical strike, precision strike. While active though, it's easier for you to be hit with a status ailment. There's the trade-off. But you get to poison an Oni and increase your chance to do critical hits. And there is Deceit. So now I've gone over those. Yeah. Are there skills or items to decrease cooldown time? Yes, there are skills that there are boosts, that can reduce cooldown time for certain skills. It all depends on what the Matama has. For example, I have Shield Reduce the skill cooldown time for Shield. So, yes, there are. You just have to find the right Matama with the right skill. Can't use Quicksilver Plus because that's not where you are. Selfless Love increases the amount of Unity gauge rises by when near death. That's the blue bar. And you can use these two. Let's see. Increase the damage you inflict when your health is at max. That's not bad. Accepting the Times. Refills the Unity gauge after purifying an Oni or body part with the Ritual of Purification. So whenever you purify something, you get more Unity gauge back, which lets you do that really powerful attack where you crush one of the Oni's body parts completely, removing it from the battle. I like that one, so we're going to put that one on. And if I need to go over anything again because that didn't make sense, something there, more than happy to do that. Hi, Yakumo. You, what do you want? What? An unknown slayer? Yeah, we got teleported through space? No, we're not gonna... Then he'll just have all sorts of questions. We found her in the other world. You don't normally just find other people lying in the underworld? Very suspicious anyway. You aren't hiding anything from me. No, not at all. She's a slayer, maybe? She's hurt too? Soft touch. Aren't you suspicious at all? What was she doing so deep in the other world? Enough of this. Have her come and see me once she's able. Stupor, just give us Stasis from Dead Space. And you cut their lips too in Toukiden. No? Okay, I'm out. You're not wrong, Ivan, but... She can stay here, at least until then. I still owe you one after all. But this pays off my debt. I hope you appreciate my magnanimous nature. And there's that laugh. I don't like you. Let's go back to the professor. Take care of showing concern. And then when the video catches up. Never mind, he ruined it. There it is. Hey, Gwen.
あなたはまた会ったな。
Meet again, it
そうい
seems.
えば名前を聞いていなかった。よかったら教えてくれないか？
You haven't told me your name yet either. Will you please do so?
いい響きだ。
Cendril, a fine
私を
name.
里までおぶってくれたと聞いた。ありがとう。
Here you carried me back to the village. Thank you. This man has a weird haircut. Shh. Ivan says that. Shh. It's against the rules to question it. It's against the rules to question it. It's against the rules for me to question it. We established that last time. I'm not allowed to question it as the Slayer. You all in chat are allowed to question it. I'm glad you're safe.
あなたのおかげだ。重ねて感謝する。
That's thanks to you too. I owe you so much.
さっき目覚めたばかりで、あまり状況が飲み込めていない。
I just woke up, so I don't really know what's going on.
ここはマホロバの里だろうか。
Is Mahoroba village? Yes.
そうか。図らずも目的地にたどり着けたらしい。
I see. Seems I've reached my destination, then... Although, not exactly in the way I intended.
私は霊山出身のモノノフ、グエン。西の最前線の戦いに協力したくて来た。
I'm Gwen, a slayer from the Holy Mount. I've come to help with the fighting on the western front line.
途中であの鬼に襲われて逃げていたんだが、
I encountered that Oni on the way and was forced to
結
flee.
果的にあなたたちを巻き込んでしまった。すまない。
And in the end dragged you into my troubles. My apologies.
何してんだこんなとこで。
What are you doing out here?
誰だそいつ。見ねえ顔だな。
Who's this? I haven't seen you before. Huh?
おい、何か喋ったらどうだ。
Hey, say something, why don't you?
リビングメール？
It's a living doll!
うわ、びっくりした。いきなり叫ぶな。
Ugh, don't just start shouting.
どうやって動いているんだ？
How is this thing
魔法
moving?
か？錬金術か？
Alchemy?
どれでもねえ。からくりだ、からくり。
Nothing of the sort. Machina. Machina. I like how he has his hat tipped there in that.
からくり。これが？
A machina? This is a machina?
よかったら中を見せてくれないか？
Can I possibly take a look inside you?
あ、こら、何しやがる。ちょっと変なとこ触るんじゃねえ。
Hey, stop that! Cut it out! Don't grab me there!
すごいな。これがからくりか。
Amazing! This is a machina?
悪いな、博士。もうお嫁に行けねえぜ。
I'm sorry, Professor. I've got nothing left for my wedding night now.
博士。
Professor?
騒がしいぞバカども。
What's all this noise, you rabble?
いつまで外にいるつもりだ。怪我人はおとなしく寝てろ。
Yes, right. She touched his circuits. The horror! How long are you planning on being outside for? You need to be in bed with those injuries.
すまない。
My apologies.
こいつは何なんだ、博士。
Who is this, Prof?
異界で拾ったのさ。
Found her in the
なか
other
なか
world.
腕の立つもの
She's
の
a
札。
competent slayer.
待
I would
て。
say more than competent.
博士と言ったか？
Hold on. Are you the professor?
それがどうした？
What of it?
あなたはからくりを研究する博士か？
The professor who researches machina?
そうだが、私に何か用か？
Yes, that's me. Anything I can help you with?
英国のイグニールド公爵を知ってるか？
Do you know Duke Igneld of England?
ずいぶん懐かしい名が出たな。あいつの知り合いか？
That's a name I haven't heard for a while. You know him?
本当にあなたが。
Is it you? Is it really you?
やっと会えた。
Finally! I found you!
私はイグニールド公爵の孫、グエンド
I'm
リ
the
ン・ウェルトシャー。
granddaughter of Duke Igneld. My name is Gwendolyn Withshar. Sorry, so you're saying star. Gwendolyn Wiltshire. That's easy for you to say. Wiltshire.
あなたに手紙を届けに来た。今から10年前、横浜の外国人居留地に。
I came with a letter for you to the foreigners district in Yokohama 10 years ago.
話を聞こうか。
Tell us more.
で、そのイグなんとかって野郎は何者だ？
Okay. First then, who's this whatever guy? Yeah, exactly, Tokusugu. That's what I have to do with a lot of names. That.
イグニールド公爵アレックス。英国の貴族で考古学者、冒険家だ。
Duke Alex Igneld, an English noble, archaeologist, and adventurer.
物好きな老人でな。
Quite a feisty old man. Apparently.
アトランティスだのシャンバラだの、世界中の伝説を追って旅をしていた。
He searched the world for all the famous legends, be it Atlantis or Shambhala? Shambhala? Probably said that wrong.
どこかで遺跡の伝承を聞きつけ、私を訪ねてきたらしい。
Hearing talk of ruins, he came to see me.
からくりを見て、随分と嬉しそうにしていた。
He was pretty excited by the machina.
じい様は信じていたんだ。
Grandpa believed there was a secret in this
こ
world.
の世界には誰も知らない手を触れたことのない秘密が隠されていると。
Something that no one knows and no one can touch.
子供の頃にいろんな伝説を聞かせてもらった。
He told me all sorts of stories when I was small.
あいつは今、
Where is he now?
亡くなってしまった。
He passed away.
そうか。
I see.
死ぬ間際に手紙を託してくれた。
He gave me
こ
a
れを持っ
letter
て
just
横
before he
浜の
died.
博士に会いに行けと。
It told me to deliver it to you in Yokohama.
そして10年前、私はこの地にやってきた。
That's what brought me here 10 years ago.
だが、すぐに大曲どきが起こって、もののふの舞台に拾われたんだ。
However,
The awakening happened almost right away. I was picked up by a Slayer unit.
その後霊山でモノノフに
I then became a Slayer at the Holy Mount.
いつか博士に出会えたら渡そうと手紙を肌身離さず持っていた。
I've kept the letter on me at all times, hoping I would get the chance to give it to you.
どうか受け取ってほしい。
Please, will you take it?
10年越しの手紙か。どれまずは読んでみるか。
A letter from 10 years ago. I guess that's worth a read.
なるほどな。
Interesting.
なんて書いてあんだ？
What did it say?
英語で書いてあるんでさっぱりわからん。
I have no idea.
What?
なるほどなじゃねえよ。
You said interesting!
冗談だ。大筋はわかる。
I'm joking. I understand most of it.
遺跡の封印を解こうとする者がいる。戦いに備えよ。
Quite the dedication for a letter delivery. Yeah, for sure. Quite the dedication. My chat's talking about Breath of the Wild. Heard it was better on the Switch. Apparently the Wii U can't keep up. I'm going to be close to the forest soon, so I might go looking for it. I can tell you from a friend of mine got it on the Wii U. You all know him, Doc. Dr. Hoovian, who's a friend of mine. I've co-opted with him a little bit. He brought it over and showed it on the Wii U, and it had real bad lag in spots. Like, really bad. So, from what I saw, I don't recommend playing it on the Wii U. At least, from what I saw there. Could have just been... had an old Wii U, maybe, but... from what I saw, it didn't lag all the time. Like, it had... like, it ran, you know, 30 frames per second for some of it, but... There were some parts where it just tried to load in. You can see it's trying to load in like background and stuff, and it drops frames real bad. Anyway,
Someone is attempting to break...
wrong voice.
Someone is attempting to break the seal on the ruins. Prepare for fighting to start.
それとグエンのことを頼む。まっすぐで優しい可愛い孫だ。
Please take care of Gwen, too. She's an honest and kind child.
だそうだ。
That's the gist of it.
私以外にも不届き者がいるらしい。
Sounds like I'm not alone in my hobbies.
遺跡の封印を解く？わかるように説明しろよ。
Break the seal on the ruins. Explain this, please.
遺跡にはからくりが眠っている。それを利
There
用
are
しようとする
machinas
者がい
sleeping
る
in
ん
the
だろう。
ruins. Someone intends to make use of them.
あの遺跡は世界中に点在し、地下深くに封印されてきた。
Those ruins exist around the world, and were still deep underground.
大間が時が起こらなければ、ああして地表に出てくることもなかったろう。
If the awakening hadn't happened, then they probably would never have come to the surface.
10年前にその封印を暴こうとしたとすれば、そいつはただの人ではない。
If there was someone trying to break that seal 10 years ago, they must be quite a special individual.
世界の秘密について何かを知っているやつだ。
Someone who knows something about the secrets of this world.
警戒しておくべきだろうな。
We need to be careful.
お前もその一人じゃねえのか？
Of you too, then?
私はただの墓荒らしさ。
I'm just a grave robber.
グエン、よく手紙を届けてくれた。10年、長い旅だったろう。
Gwen, you did well to deliver this letter. 10 years is a long time on a mail run.
Yes, as Bates pointed out.
どうかな。無我夢中だったからわからない。
It doesn't feel all that long.
長い旅といえば、こいつも横浜から10年の時間を旅してきた。
We've got someone else here who made a 10-year trip from Yokohama, actually.
Yeah, I did, but in a completely different way.
Right, Cendril?
横浜？あなたも横浜から来たのか？
Like you said, welcome back to the stream. Glad to see you come back.
Yokohama? You came from there too?
どこかですれ違っていたかもな。そのあたりは話すと長いんで後回しだ。
Maybe the two of you passed in the street once. We don't have time to get into that now anyway.
確かまほろばに用があるんだったな。
No clue. Early.
You had business in Maharoba, right?
そうだ。ここでの戦いに協力したい。
Not that much farther from when I stopped the stream last time.
That's right. I want to join in this battle.
つてでもあるのか？
I see. You have someone here who knows you then?
いや、残念ながら。
No. Actually, I don't.
なら。
Yes, I'm from Yokohama. Feels like yesterday I was there. That's true, Maze. Feels like yesterday.
Then you can stay here in my lab.
いいのか？
I can't.
お前また。
Hey, hold
アレッ
on.
クスも喜ぶだろう。ただし、物のふとして働いてもらうぞ。
I don't know, Alex. I don't know who Alex is.
You have to work as a slayer, though.
願ってもない。ありがとう、博士。
Wouldn't ask for any less. Thank you, Professor.
いいってことよ。
No need for that.
お前たち、よかったな。助手3号だぞ。
Great news. Now we have assistant number 3.
Oh boy.
ああ、いいように使われるってのに。
I see long hours of slave labor in your future, Gwen. Professor thinks, yay, another test subject, basically. And that's basically all the professor saw. I don't quite get the joke. Or you weren't here at the beginning, Ivan. I am literally from 10 years in the past. I got shunted 10 years into the future. Because of a really big demon.
I'm sorry for all this. After the awakening, I traveled around looking for the professor.
I don't have a English, British accent voice, so you're not getting anything there. I apologize.
I didn't expect to find her here, so I got a bit excited. You were in Yokohama too?
I was with Grand General Kuyo's forces.
You fought with General Kuyo? I'm sorry, just that he's very famous. It's an honor to fight alongside a survivor from Yokohama. I hope we can be friends too.
Me too.
やれやれ。
I'm starting to lose track of things here. Or a start. Where did you two get to? I was searching all over for you. Not that I'm complaining about a boost in our fighting strength. Means less work for me. Need to divide up the chores. Professor said she needed to get some air. I think she's got something on her mind. Why don't you go and talk to her? Talk to the professor.
どうした？
What is it? Needed some air too? There's a pleasant breeze here. Ah, I almost forgot. Did you settle things with Yakumo?
Yeah.
そうか。
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. What do you think, Cendril? I think all these events are connected. Someone is trying to tell us something. That's what it feels like. Add to that, this Slayer called Gwen. Just what brings her here to us? Not to mention that dragon-like Oni. I've never seen one like that before. Doesn't seem like she wants to talk about it. That's fine too. Everyone has one or two secrets that they have to keep inside. I'm gonna give her a demon hand. Ugh. Give her a demon hand. If you need her help in battle, feel free to take her along with you.
Gwen can now be included in your party.
Yay! It's been a long night. Go and get some sleep. Come to lab again tomorrow. Something I want to discuss with all of you. Something about the discovery we made together.
Go meet the professor. As everybody loads in. I mean, just getting there from walking.
There you are. Let's get started right away.
I don't know if I can do this many voices for this one.
I've gathered you here today to share something very important with you.
What is this, a chat? You aren't taking the demon hands off of us.
No, I wouldn't do that. They'd explode then. Professor, can you introduce me to our new friend? Sorry, I am remiss. I am Gwendolyn, a slayer from the Holy Mount. I was saved by these two deep in the other world. Please, call me Gwen. Let me explain what happened. It's important for what comes next anyway.
And synopsis.
And that's how we got teleported around anyway. Are we clear so far?
About as clear as mud? What was it? That blue glowing body thing again? I don't know why I get such a kick out of that light. About as clear as mud.
Bye, love. Yes, the details don't matter at the moment, though. I'm focused on the miasma hole that we found there. This discovery has proven a theory of mine. Now I'm sure of it.
She is a genius, after all. Oh no, let's not do that. Call me Gwen. Call me Vin from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. No. 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 No.
I came to Maharoba 2 years ago and set up this Machina lab. I had just one goal in mind. To purify the other world, bring it back into the hands of humanity.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Hi Dragoness, welcome to the stream. So that's what the professor wants to do. She wants to purify the other world. You know, crazy miasma place.
The other world is brimming with deadly miasma. If it keeps spreading, we can't escape from being wiped out.
Because eventually, it'll just go right up to the barrier and then maybe even through the barrier. Eventually, miasma will just cover everything.
However, if we can purify the other world, we can prevent that fate from coming to pass.
私は異界を調べ、正気の流出と流入に一定の流れと規則性があることを見出した。
Having examined the other world, I've discovered certain laws concerning the flow and currents of miasma.
Yeah, I didn't like much of Birth by Sleep, so.
そして一つの仮説に行き着いた。
And that may be blasphemy to a lot of people, but I didn't. So.
This led me to a
異
theory.
界にはどこかに大量の瘴気を吹き出す噴出口がある。
The existence of vents somewhere in the other world that releases large amounts of
そ
miasma.
れを塞げば異界全体の瘴気を減少ないしは消滅させられるはずだと。
If we can block those vents, we may be able to reduce or even eradicate miasma from the other world.
Well, that would be fantastic. That sounds like a great idea. How do we go about this, Professor?
これは一つの仮説に過ぎなかった。
Of course, that was just a theory, until yesterday.
When we saw the black hole
私た
thing,
ちはあそ
remember?
こで見たあの瘴気の穴。あれこそが瘴気の
Miasma hole we
噴出口だ。
discovered. That is one of these
これから
vents.
その穴を塞ぐ。
And now we're gonna block it up.
Okay, that sounds awesome. How?
ちょっと待て。そんなこと言ったってどうやるつもりだ。
Hold on a moment. Easy enough to say, perhaps. Just how do you plan on doing that?
それをこれから探すのさ。
That's what we have to find out.
道は険しい。誰も通ったことのない道だ。
Won't be easy. No one has ever done this before.
だが、だからこそ行く価値がある。私はその道を行く仲間をずっと探していた。
But that's why it's worth doing. I've been looking for allies to join me on this path for the longest time.
私に力を貸せ。この暗黒の世界を切り開くために。
Lend me your strength, the strength to cut a path through this world of darkness.
今さら聞くまでもね。俺は行くぜ。
That was an awesome line, by the
そうい
way,
う約束なんでな。
from the professor there. Do you even need to ask? I'm with you. That's the promise we made.
お前はどうする？
What about you, Cendril? Count me in. This sounds worth doing.
私の目に狂いはなかったな。
I knew I chose well.
私も行こう博士。
I'm going with you, Professor.
私は鬼に勝つために来た。異界の浄化はそれに通じる道だと思う。
I came here to defeat the Oni. I believe that purification of the other world is the way to do that.
面白そうじゃねえか。あの化け物どもが吠え面かくの見てみて。
Sounds like fun. I wanted to make them howl in pain for a change.
行きましょう博士。
I am with you too, Professor.
本当に異界を取り戻せるのなら、それは全てのものの符が参加すべき戦です。
If we truly can take back the other world, then this is an operation that all Slayers should take part in.
では、今日よりお前たちは一つの部隊だ。部隊の指揮はお前に任せる。
Oh no, not at all. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there.
Zet, from this moment on, you are a unit. Placing you in command,
扉を
Cendril.
開いたのはお前だ。今後も
You're
そ
the
の
one
得
who
意体
opened the
質を
door.
存分に生かせ。
Continue to take advantage of your special physical properties.
Got it.
新入りが頭ね。
A newcomer's the boss. I guess that could be interesting.
で、具体的に何すりゃいいんだよ。
What exactly should we be doing?
いい質問だ。我々はこれからある場所に向かう。
Okay, I'm just gonna have to read these. I keep having to pause. so I apologize. Good question. Next, there's a certain place I'm going to take you. You can see who's talking on the screen. You can see it's the professor. So we're going to the ruins. Let's go. To the ruins.
Yoshi.
Everyone ready? Good. Going in the ruins to find some Machina stones.
Huh?
Huh? What are they? Never heard of such stones. That's odd. You've all got one on you. The demon hand on each of your left hands. The stone sparkling in its center is a Machina stone. Stone here? Crystal with the power to turn thoughts into reality. I found them sleeping in the ruins. Fancy. These stones are also what allow me to move around, apparently. So these Machina stones are really powerful. The one inside Toukiden. Oh, well. Charlotte gave out. Hold on. Technical difficulties, as it were. One side, Toukiden is special. The purity of a Machina stone determines the power it can manifest. So, the more pure the Machina stone is, the better it works. Extremely pure samples are very rare. Most of them are nothing more than junk. Still, they are enough to use as a catalyst. We need to collect Machina stones here, then use them as a catalyst to close the miasma hole. Is it really possible? Only way to find out is through experimentation. Let's get started, friends.
ここが遺跡の中か。
So, this is the inside of a ruin.
からくり石を取るだけなら深く潜る必要はない。
If we're only after Machina stones, we don't need to go too deeply
と
inside.
りあえず地下1階
Let's
に降
just
りる
head
ぞ。
one floor down. It's a Machina doll. Pico, Pico, Pico.
これは時継
This is Toukiden?
こいつらは量産型だ。時継とは違う。
These are mass-produced models. Nothing like Toukiden.
私たちは地下1階まで行く。通してもら
We're
うぞ。
going down one level. Let us pass. I like the little beep noise that it makes. It's great. Professor here. Professor may pass.
こいつらは遺跡の番人だ。妙な連中が入らないように守っているらしい。
This is the ruin's guardian, placed here to stop unsavory types from getting inside.
壊れて放置されてたんでな。私が復活させた。
It was left here, broken and dejected. I revived it.
ほら、ぼさっ
Come
と
on,
するな。
don't just stand there.
行くぞ。
Move it. Don't just stand there.
すごすぎて目が
Can't
回りそ
quite
うだ。
believe what I'm seeing. Find a Machina stone in the Age of Peace. And every character has something to say. Talk to the Machina and have it guide you deeper into the ruins. Still can't believe a place like this exists. Just to make it clear, I'm a special model. I'm not like those mass-produced toys. So Toukiden is special. We'll be raiding here. We'll keep the ruins clear just in case anything goes wrong. Alright, let's go.
You friends with Professor? Yes, I'm Cendril. Swift, they still haven't responded because of just processing time. Okay, my name. Cendril remembered something familiar about you. You may pass freely. Thank you, Machina Doll. My name. Mass-produced units have no designation because they're mass-produced. Do you want to go down? Head down 1 floor. Seeking Machina Stones. Ah, one thing I forgot to mention. There'll be Oni up ahead. You tell us that now? What? You didn't think we need to hear this sooner? This is a wind shredder. That is this, the name of this Oni. I hate fighting these. They're really annoying. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, so basically the alarm system is to bring in more Oni. It's to bring in an Oni and to protect it. Ah, I thought that would get me away from the tail hit. So, the Wind Shredder moves around a lot. The four legs, the horns on top, and the tail are breakable. Hops back, just know that it's about to do the tail wall. There we go. Something broke. Something else broke, but it was purified. More on that ability later. It's Gwen is using planning, something like that. The PLN. I forget what it stands for, but I think it's planning. It helps you purify Oni parts faster. It has things for that. And the tail. Okay. When it gets to half-life, it will extend its horns there and get those really big ones and start to move around even more than it was before. If you thought it moved around a lot before it did that, it moves around even more now. She always forgets to tell you something. Professor always does forget. Okay, the Unity gauge is full. Can use the tail. It's blinking. It's blinking white. Have to have it cooperate. Oh, I grabbed the horn. Darn it. If you don't grab something that's glowing white, you do a, you don't get the really special attack. And you don't remove whatever it is you grab permanently. But it was enough to break the other horn anyway, so. That one part of the that should be an all right. Yes, good. Oh, you jumped. That's why I hate this one. Oh, that went the destroyer gauge. Right to the end, I put barrier. Oh well. I thought it was going to take a few more hits than that. Seriously, how did I end up with this job? Blue stone is the Machina stone? Same as on the demon hand. Right, let's head back up. You want to head deeper inside, you can come back on your own time. AKA, this becomes a new thing we can do. The ruins. Let's set out and set this world right.
Huh?
Hey! Sleeping on the job? What happened here? See, all parts destroyed right there. We get another Wind Shredder shell. Just suddenly fell over. Hasn't moved at all since. Been trying to wake it up again. Looks like its time ran out. The Machina stone readings are flat. The stone that powered it is dead. There's nothing to be done now. Let it rest in peace. It has been the guard of this place for an incomprehensible length of time. You completed your mission. Sleep well. Rest in peace, brave hero. Work here is done. Let's get back. Sad. We can't leave it here. It's a new friend. I understand how you feel, but let's take it back with us, Professor. A hero at least deserves a proper burial. I don't really care either way, but can we leave now, please? I'm starving. Shouldn't be too hard to take this along. Indeed. I think you all need to be toughened up a little. Very well. Take it back with us. Right. Let's get back to Maharoba. Back in Maharoba.
Yoshi.
Return to the lab and start refining those stones. Come see me when you have a moment. Show you something interesting. Good work out there today. I'll need your help again soon. Items have been delivered to your chest. Watch the professor's experiment. So apparently the professor has an experiment she wants to try. One second, everybody.
You got me all panicky about it. Sorry, everybody. No, I'm not okay, but just give me a minute. Again, I'm sorry. No, it's not okay. That's the deal. It's not okay. People are leaving now. People are bored. It's all bad. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. That's taken care of. I don't have to worry about it. Let's go see what the professor wants. Oh, and I also need to change weapons. I guess next we'll test out the sword. At this point, all the votes have happened, and I will now just go down the list. So we'll take the longsword. Well, yes and no, we'll take the longsword. I'm gonna get a... Yeah, different one. Unnamed sword. Balanced but unremarkable sword suitable for beginner swordsmen. We're gonna take it. Hopefully not too many of you left. Hopefully you're all still here. Sorry for the interruption there. That's what happens when you do it live. Can't just cut stuff out. Okay. So let's see what the professor has come up with. What have you come up with? Let's get started right away. Roll call! Thanks, Dragon. Started with what? Just watch this. I'm about to turn this otherworld plant into a branch of cherry blossom. So that purple plant there, she's going to turn it into a cherry blossom. What are you doing? Watch carefully, friends. This is the result of my research. I appreciate the roll call, though I appreciate you all saying you're still here. Well, What are you doing? Are you crazy? Yeah, it didn't change. Professor? Nothing's changed. Didn't work. Maybe don't make a big thing about it. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm here. Can someone check? So the result of your research is nada. Basically nothing. So zero. Nada. What are you standing around for? Hurry up and get back to your Slayer duties. Like she just like is so pissed. Duh, go away. You called us here. So it went totally wrong. Well, Professor, got other things I need to do, and everybody's just like, why are we here? Okay. You got anything figured out, Professor? Thought the demon hand can make this work. Still lacking one thing, I know it. Demon hand has the power to expand human imagination. You think of the demon claw to latch onto something, you launch the demon claw to latch onto something. I thought of a cherry tree and tried to materialize it. There's either not enough Machina stones, or my theory is completely wrong. Need to find some other way in. Find a way to advance the experiment. Robot thing. The mass-produced Machina doll is collapsed here. Trial and error is a good way to learn, yes? Looks ready to get up at any moment. Hello? No response. Hello? Hey, it turned back on. It looks ready to wake up. But I thought it was dead. Try hitting it again. Wake up. That hurts. Stop it. Violence to Machina is prohibited. Wait, where is this? I love the sound effect of the robot. It's great. It's so simple, but it's nice. I am somewhere unknown. 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 Walk in circle. You carried me here. The end of my Machina stone? Then you had no choice. So why am I working again? That's the million-dollar question. This world is full of mysteries. Indeed it is. What's all the noise about? Hey, look! It works. What's this? Hey, it's up and about. I approve of this method. I do the same with my computer. Did you ever realize... Thanks, Ivan. Not necessarily the method you want to go with. Dragoness. Did you ever realize these games wake people up by hitting or shocking them? That happens a lot. Why is it always this super violent way of waking people up? Demon Hand resurrected you. Maybe so, Maze. How did you wake it up? I hit it. You just hit it? That can't be possible. Professor, where am I? Why am I here? Huh. Really is working again. Machina Stone's glowing again too. How is this possible? Still some secrets I need to uncover, clearly. Thank goodness! This place feels familiar. Can I stay here a while? Nod. I am so happy. It'll be a pain to return it to the ruins. You can work here for a while. Cendril, I'm gonna let the carpenter in front of your house use this one. Can also help you collect materials. Isn't affected by miasma, so has no exposure limit. Also give you some Machina designs so you can enhance it. What about the ruins? We can send it back later. Plenty of time. Don't worry about it. I will return once I'm satisfied. You'll need a name then. Indeed. Name is very important. We must choose carefully. What kind of name? Or we just get this over with. It always says Pico Pico, so let's just call it Pico. That's so stupid. How lovely! Lovely, is it? And change this tune immediately. In which case, from today, you are Pico. Nice to meet you. Very well, my designation is now Pico, but it's a C up in the name, but it's a K when he's been speaking. It's really weird. Nice to meet you, Cendril. Nice to meet you too. We now have a new facility. Facility Machina is now available. Talk to the carpenter in front of your house, and you can send the Machina out to collect materials for you. For some reason, as a brother Machina, I feel sympathy for this guy. One thing. I have been hearing a voice. Huh? Voice? The voice of a Matama, a clamor of voices. Chatter, chatter. Unfortunately, I cannot tell what they are saying. Matama inside Cendril. There are a lot of them in there. This is true. Have multiple Matama. Chatter, chatter. Professor just ellipsed us. Maybe she's thinking of something. Got anything, Professor? It hears the voices of Matama? I need to think about this too. Why did we even get teleported in the first place? Now that you mention it, we heard a Matama before we got teleported. We heard the Matama of the deceit one that we have. You heard the voice of a Matama?
どういうことだ?
Another Matama. Is Yayu Jube? Hold on. Yayu Jube is from the time of Tokugawa. Age of Peace has a lot of buildings from that time period. Is this just a coincidence? That's it. That solves it. I've solved the mystery. But you didn't say jinkies or anything. Anyway, lend me a hand. We're trying the purification again. I worked out the missing piece. It should work this time.
やはり私は天才だな。
I am a genius, after all. So let's see what the genius has come up with this time. Because obviously the first experiment did not work. And it isn't just going to fail again. Don't worry. Everything is perfect this time. Cendril, the fate of this experiment relies on you. Me. This game has a lot of Japan history, it seems like. It's hard to keep up. Why is it hard to keep up? Like, it's just plotline. It just has some... It does have a lot of Japanese history, but it's nothing that you can't look up in-game. It's just telling you this one guy is from this period. You'll see why it's important that they include that in the plot. It's nothing that you... It's not a game where you have to know everything about Japanese history to enjoy the game. So don't worry about that. It's no coincidence that you heard a Matama when we were teleported. Right? I think this means the Matama wanted to tell you something. Okay, so the Matama wanted to tell me something. The location of that miasma hole, because it teleported us straight there. My thinking on the matter was all wrong. I thought it was the power of the Oni that created the other world. If that's not the case, then what? It isn't the Oni, it's the Matama. Wait, what? The Oni twist time and bring buildings from all ages into this world. The result of that is the other world. That's just been the accepted thinking for so long. However, it seems the truth is a bit different. The Oni are using the Matama to open the doorway to different times. So that's how they're getting here from all ages, basically. Which means what? Matama are the souls of heroes from the past. We learned that already. In other words, they have memories of a different time than this one. Because of when they were. They use those memories as a medium to open the pathway to a different time period. So I'm trying to dumb this down because the game really does throw like a huge thing at you that you have to like wrap your mind around. Matama are souls of heroes from the past. Because they're souls of heroes of the past, they have a different memory than we do. You know, they think of like a distant ancestor. They look at the world differently than you look at the world because times are different. They use those memories to go to different time periods. So, when we go to the Age of Peace, that was brought there from people of that time period, showing what it was like. So the buildings that are there are from that time period, because they thought them up. It's like, oh, I remember this building. And so they only bring that building in. And then, I guess, kind of use that to try to capture the Matama. It's weird. I hope I've cleared it up a little bit. As it says here, and then use those pathways to bring buildings from other times here. That's how the other world that we visited is created. Miasma Hole is nothing less than a doorway in time. opened by the Mitama. In other words, we can use Mitama to close them. That's what you need to know. Direct your demon hand at the otherworld plant. Then, call forth the power of Yagyu Jubei's Mitama. Okay. My sword is yours to command. Hey look, it's a cherry blossom. I can do that. Found it! Way to close the miasma holes. Hold on. Where are you going? Where do you think? Close that miasma hole. Path is open to us now. The fight now starts to win back the other world. Let's go, friends. I watch a lot of anime. I've played games similar, so I'm used to the logic. Okay. Well, hopefully everybody will be kind of used to the logic. Time to close that ridiculous hole. So, that is now the plan. We go to the Age of Peace, where we were, and close the miasma hole. Nice, Kisade.
Yup.
But first, let's do sword training. Follow the instructions, attack the Oni. Square and triangle unleash a variety of sword attacks. Square is fast attacks. Triangles are powerful attacks. Think like you're playing a Dynasty Warriors type game. And then strong attacks. Okay. There are... Let's put a patch on that hole in the fabric of reality. Pretty much, Maze. There are different combos that you can do with the sword. This is what makes the sword a bit more tricky than you would initially remember. You would initially assume. Square, square, triangle. And there's a list of these combos. So, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle. So you can have bigger combos. Up to 7. There are those 7-hit combos. Like that one. Yes, Ivan, that pretty much sums it up. We're trying to save the world. Okay. So the combo thing with the sword is a really big thing because the longer the combo, the more damage you're doing. It's just getting used to the timing and pressing the buttons right. Another move that the sword has is Vacuum Slash. Hold triangle and release. And you do this powerful shockwave. The longer you hold the button and the longer you charge up, the more damage it does. After you do that, you can also do a follow-up attack. So. And then you can follow up, like so. Now this is a really cool ability of the sword. Gouge. Attack an Oni with Gouge to inflict a gaping wound. That consumes your focus gauge. Attack the same body part to deepen the wound and release the gouge to inflict additional damage. So, you start the ability and it starts consuming stamina. It starts consuming focus. Then, you swing at the enemy and you'll see it gets a swirl effect, showing you've damaged it. As you continue to attack, it will go from white to yellow to red. The higher up that you go, the more damage you do when you release Gouge. So we start gouge, and we start swinging. See how it got that swirl effect near the head? We keep swinging, the color will change. Up to red. Then when you're ready, release. And it will do additional damage and look super cool. Twisting Slash. Perform a series of slashes while moving about. You can also continue attacking while avoiding enemy attacks. So there's Twisting Slash. It's not as good as the one from the dagger, because you can't just keep running or anything. But it does let you move in for an attack if you need to close the distance. The other thing with gouge is when you end it, you don't have to just end it normally. You can also hold circle and end it while getting one additional slash. But that takes even more focus. Cleansing Strike and Shadow Gouge. After an attack, you can purify the miasma on your blade. Okay, this is where the sword gets even a little more complex. Change it into the strength for your slayer. Shadow Gouge consumes more focus than Gouge, but it also is more likely to inflict a significant wound, aka more damage. So, to get Cleansing Strike, which will increase the damage of your next sword combo, you have to finish a combo. Then on the last hit, finish the combo, hold the button down. So for that one, that was just all square. On the fourth square, hold it down. Then you have this Cleansing Strike. And you can do a really powerful attack with it. Now this also works for Gouge. And you'll see it's red now. The sword is red. You use more stamina. You use more stamina quickly, but you do more damage with it. So it's a trade-off. I just showed that, but there you go. You can see just how fast the focus gauge goes down. I love that move. It looks so cool. Tiger's Den. Store up power while your sword is sheathed and quickly draw it to deal a powerful blow, which is you just hold circle. And go. Like that. You can also combine it with Cleansing Strike. Cleansing Strike is a really big deal. So combo, hold the button down, which is why it's important to know the combos. Then you get even more damage out of it. So that's the sword. Know your combos for the sword, and then make sure on that last button press to take the time to hold it down and get the Cleansing Strike. Then put that power to good use with whatever attack you want to. Just know the next attack after you do that gets increased attack power. And then we have the Destroyer attack, which is that. Something to know about the Destroyer attack. I have to hit a note. Come here. The Destroyer attack can also be buffed by Cleansing Strike. And do even more damage. Welcome back, Swift. That's the sword. There's a lot more to the sword than you would initially think, where it's just squares and triangles. It's about knowing the button press combos. Again, you can go into the tutorial here to learn some experimentation, and you can pull up a list in the encyclopedia, I believe.
Guidebook, weapons, sword. Nope, you have to find them there while in the training. You can't look them up here. Oops. A lot of them are simple. You can just use 4 squares, 3 triangles. A 5-hit combo is square, triangle, square, triangle, square. You just alternate back and forth. There's some basic ones. Again, those were just told in the training. The sword takes a little getting used to, because you got to remember the cleansing strike, got to remember the combos, decide when you want to use gouge, because that's gonna take up your stamina. When you want to spend basically all of your focus / stamina to shadow gouge, which is gouging, which is the circle button, while you have the cleansing strike. So a little more to the sword, but hopefully that gave you a good sense of how it works. Could have just teleported. Ruby. Yeah, there's a symbol there. I don't know. Oh, right there. Oh, money. That's what that is. That's money. I've never seen it on the map like that, though. That's cool. See, 300 Haku. Cool. See, I learned something new. The sword swings, slower than some of the other weapons we've shown, but it's not a really slow weapon. It's, I would say, pretty average. It's well balanced. That's the thing that I like about the sword. Balanced speed, damage. It's a balanced weapon. Quest. What do you want, huh? I'm busy. You're looking for someone to chat with? Go elsewhere. What are you doing? Caught your interest, have I? Listen up, then. I'm searching for treasure. Just to be clear, I'm not playing around here. Find the treasure that will solve the mystery of the nursery rhyme passed down by my family line. That is the duty placed upon me, that I must resolve, even if it takes the rest of my life. Oh, want to help me out? Must have a lot of free time. Can't give you the treasure, though. We do find it, I'll give you something else. You can agree to that? We have a deal. Sure. Okay, here's the rhyme. Do not share this with anyone else. Oh, well, I'm sharing with... How many people do we have in the stream right now? I'm sharing it with that many people. Come now to the bustling wood, cherry blossoms dancing on the breeze. With so many red gates, push on deeper and deeper inside. This apparently describes the location of the treasure. No clue what that means, by the way. This is just a theory of mine, the rhyme. Talking about the rhyme. But I believe the first line denotes the region in which the treasure can be found. The second line, a more detailed description of that location. Be completely clear, you find it, bring it to me. Don't get any ideas about taking it for yourself. I'll throw you into a nest of Oni if you try to do that. Song marks the spot 1. Obtain the hidden treasure in the song. Good luck. Old windswept road. Let's go try to find the miasma hole and see if the professor's plan works. Chat, how we doing? Everybody still having fun? Hopefully all you viewers are still having fun as well. I'm trying to go straight to the ending rope.
There's another
multi-purpose rock. Things that are really cool. Alright, another crest. 4 of 19. These are the howlers I was talking about like way at the beginning of the at the stream, and I don't think I ever finished that thought. Whoops. Good job. Prime streaming right there. Pro. It only took me like an hour and a half to get to that. There's the barrier stone. Let's zoom out here so I can get a better look. Enemy out there. What is it? Is it a manhunter? It is. Sure, we can kill this on the way. I need parts from the manhunter anyway to make stuff. Go away. There you go. Give her to the ads. Now we can take on the manhunter. Ow. Cypher, which is my attack skill. Really show off the gouge here. See, you can hit multiple body parts and they'll all get the gouge effect. And then we hit them all with the end. So a lot of damage is possible there, but it's gonna take all your focus to do so. Focus as in your stamina gauge. Not, well, it's gonna take your focus as well. You, the player's focus. There is the deceit one. You can see there that stunning field. The circle attack we talked about. Hamura uses it. You can see that. There we go. What's left? The horns in the front, which is always a pain for some reason. Probably hit the easier with the sword though earlier. No, don't do that! Ow. I'm just gonna lay here in the water. Alright, let's go. Yeah, you can't hurt me now, can you? Stop spinning. Oh, jeez, we got parts to purify over here. Oh, he's trying to reform them. Don't let him. Yeah, knock him out of it. Which you can if you do enough damage. But Full destruction! So something broke there. They took something. Just need to hit the horns and break it before he dies. There we go. That's everything.
論理的帰結だな。
And all parts destroyed. Cool.
Did
it. Ooh, another defense Matama. Neat. You can tell by the color. That goldish color is defense. Goldish yellow's color. And a quest. You picked up a bloodstained sword. Okay. Look around and try to find its owner. Sure. Take a bit of a detour. Oh, there's another crest. 5 of 19. We're getting there. Hi. Is this your sword? You're a slayer, aren't you? There's a brute claw nearby. You should leave before it finds you. I already clawed my leg. Can't move. Don't worry about me. I'm a merchant now, but a former slayer. I know the risk of entering the other world. Now go! It's too late. Now it will have you too. That's fine. Bring it. Attack! I have to wait till the second phase for it to be good, because he regrows things. I have to wait till he does that to permanently take something away. That's why nothing's glowing. Nothing's glowing white. For this move. The full blue gauge. That's okay. Take that. Something broke. I hope it was purified. Be his left claw up there. Throat. Ow. It's new. I remember him just having a stomp attack. Can you claw an enemy? Yes, you can. If you claw when your gauge isn't full, or you can also do it when your gauge is full. You hook onto the enemy and you sling yourself to them. And you can attack on the way. If you claw them when they're doing a charge-up attack, they get like an aura around them. You will stop it. It's like leverage. You're using their own leverage against them. When the blue bar on the left side of the screen is full, you have a special attack you can do with the claw, which will not only break a body part, but break it permanently for the fight.
がすかよ。もう照準は合ってんだ。
As I will show here. Grab. This is mine now. And he will not grow it back at all, not even the shadowy part. Right there, see, it's gone. And it will be gone for the rest of this fight. He doesn't get to have that anymore. See how it had that white aura when I first went to grab? That's how that works. And I will just use destruction to cut the other one off. See how that one has the shadow, even though I broke it off? The other one doesn't. It's perma-gone for this fight. So he only has one claw to fight with now. If somebody else, like another party member or one of your friends you're playing with, also has... There's when you can counter that aura right there. Also has their gauge and takes the other one, he won't have any claws to fight with. He won't have these. Now that can cause the enemy to attack differently, which is really interesting. So just keep that in mind. It's a super cool mechanic. Oh, and there goes the professor. Oh, another Matama. We got rid of that brute claw. You defeated the brute claw? You clearly got some skills. Alright, my leg feels better. I can get back to the village myself. Let me thank you. Without you, that monster would have finished me off. Say, where'd you find that sword? Belongs to me. Saved my life many times when I was a slayer. Even after retiring, I've used it to defend myself. That fiend's attack knocked it clear out of my hand, however. Hand over the sword. Never expected to hold it again. Thank you, young slayer. Here's a token of my gratitude. Hope you can use it. We meet again, I will seek to return this favor. Thank you. We get 1500 Haku. Let's see, our destination is over there, so we go up and around. Grab. Try to avoid the... Nope. Well, I tried. I could run, but... Where'd it go? Let's fight the Wind Shredder. Even though I don't like fighting the Wind Shredder. Summon Disciple is still on cooldown. You can see the bar on the claw on the right side of the screen. You can see it's still on cooldown. It's not green. It's gray and it's slowly filling up. Oh, the tail. You know what? I'm tired of you hitting me with that tail. There we go. Go away. You don't get to have that anymore. Oh, now you're just gonna twirl around. That's interesting. I've actually not broken the tail like that before, so that's this will be interesting to see. see how he attacks differently. Because he's going to act differently now. See, he tried to swing with the tail, but he doesn't have it. Yes, get rid of the tail first. Yeah, for sure. I usually don't have a full gauge to do that. Yeah, good job, whoever got him there. Wish he didn't get flung all the way over here, though, when I'm using Gouge. Boy, that really takes away the attack that messes me up the most. It's all of his tail attacks are a big pain. That's really worth doing. Happy belated birthday, Ivan, a few days ago. My birthday's soon, actually. That'll be fun. Trying to knock the claws off. Come on, attack me. I haven't used taunt that much. I have been using the sword and shield. Dead. So annoying. Well, if I go down, I can show off Phoenix. I can show off how it works. This boss always gives me problems. Oh, there we go. So I go down, and Phoenix brings me back up. And while the blue gauge is on Phoenix, you can see it above the claw, the armor, I will regain HP. HP and focus. Oh, somebody somebody used the special claw attack, full destruction, on one of the feet, it looks like. Because it's not there, it's not growing back. Oh, I wanted him to die. Oh, so close. When is mine? Monday, April 3rd is my birthday. Okay, we already purified this. Let's get rid of our miasma. And there's a quest up here. I think I missed this one. Seriously, April 3rd? Yes, April 3rd.
大曲が時は結構やばかったぜ。死んでた野郎の武器使って生き延びたんだよ。
Oni Smash, a demon hand technique. It draws various materials into the demon hand and destroys them without leaving a trace. Okay, so it can remove obstacles. Like this? Something's attacking. Oh, there's a person here? I've been waiting for someone to come along. Hi! Here's a new one. This Oni killed my good friend. Can you help me get revenge? Sure! You have something I can grab? No? Okay, I'll wait. You can sit down. This one is really interesting. Anybody ever play, oh, what's the fighting game? Wow, it just left me. One with Eddie. This demon fights like Eddie. Just uses a bunch of like break-dancing type moves. Yours is April 3rd as well. You said, well, that's cool. Happy birthday when it comes up. I've only fought this one once, so I don't have a lot of tips. Just that he's annoying because he moves around a lot, and like I said, has a lot of break-dancing type moves. You can break the hands, legs, and that seems to be it. Just a few things to break. But it wouldn't be anything special. Oh. Ow. So much damage. So annoying. Ow. Thanks, Phoenix. Also, I need better armor. I'm still wearing mostly the beginning armor. Oh! Now he's got a new trick. And that's poison. Poison is bad. You lose health over time. Grab the arm. You don't get to have that, because that's what's throwing the poison. So, we're gonna break that right now. We have a lot of health. Quit jumping. This one's a tough one. What's a tougher one? Oh, somebody broke the poison. Stop that. Now he's just gonna re-summon it.
But you only get one. I took that other one away from you. You don't get to have that. You don't get to have both. There we go, broke it again. That's good. Almost a little over halfway down. This is why upgrading your equipment. Full destruction. Oh, broke the other arm. One of the characters did. Now you don't have any arms. And it is far from a flesh, just a flesh. And now he can't do all of his fancy breakdancing moves. He doesn't have the arms to help him do that. It's just another layer of fighting in this game, which is really cool. Nope, stop that. That if you use the Oni Claw to your advantage. Maze. Yeah, I've disarmed him. Ah! But it's just another level of fighting in this game, which is really cool. That, hey, if I take the arms away permanently, he's nowhere near a threat. He doesn't use as many of the really annoying moves. It's really cool. But then he still has other moves, like he's using that wind move now. He's using kick, he tries to stomp you. He charges more. I get it. Oh, I was hoping I could kill them with gouge, just because it looks so cool. Well, you can only permanently break the things that are, well, I can't show now, that are white. So when you're in this mode, and the other ones will just act as a obtain the old gauntlets. Will act just as like a normal break. You'll this is if you were using the destroyer attack, the square or the triangle circle attack. Excuse me. Hey, I saw you in action. Did well to defeat that Oni. Raiden Tamaeon, the ultimate warrior without peer. Although, of course, I'm a Matama. Though now, of course, I'm a Matama. Friend was defeated by that Oni, but I was lucky enough not to get eaten. He defeated me at the cost of his life. Defended me at the cost of his life. I've been waiting here for someone to avenge me. Thank you so much. You have impressed me deeply. I like you. I'll now lend you my power. Cool. I will show you the mightiest sumo. That was a fun mission. I guess it didn't come this way. That was new to me. Cool.
this. And this path should look familiar. We're just taking it the opposite way now.
嫌な正気だぜ。
Raiden? Mortal Kombat? No, sadly. Guess I won't be able to shoot lightning or anything. Sad. Everybody else. Oni skin. Lame. I need the, I think it's tiger pelt from those to make some weapons and armor. There you go. There we go. Tiger pelt. I'll need a couple more of those. Another quest here. Hi. It's a Tenko! A Tenko is sitting here, looking sad. Looks like it wants something. If only you had someone in your party who can speak Tenko, you might be able to do something. Sad, can't help Tenko. Nobody knows how to speak Tenko. Maybe later. We'll stay marked so we can remember to come back. That's good. Almost there. We've had some really fun detours, though. At least I think they were fun detours. Hopefully you all think they were a fun detour. I want a Tenku in real life. I think that'd be cool. As long as it was intelligent, like it is here. More tiger pelt.
正気かよ。うざってえな、ったく。
Armor bamboo shoot. Grab these real quick. Grab everything. And we're here. We made it. Let's see if the professor's experiment actually works. This is the hole the miasma pours out of?
確かにすげえ正気だ。早くしねえとこっちがやばいぜ。
That's a crazy volume of miasma. We're gonna stop it. We need to act quickly. I know. Let's get started. So what do we do? Everyone, point your demon hands at the miasma hole. Like this? Like that. That's the way. Now you need to imagine it in your mind. Imagine the hole vanishing.
And all the miasma around it too.
正気が消えた風景ね。
All the miasma vanishing?
その風景を具現化する。鬼の手を起動しろ。
Now, make that happen. Activate your demon hands.
なんだこりゃ。
What's happening?
想像を止めるな。頭の中に風景を描き続けろ。
Don't stop imagining. Keep it depicting in your head.
あとはお前の力にかかっている。
Cendril, now it all comes
お
down
前
to
の
you.
中の御霊はここの本当の風景を知っているはずだ。
The Matama inside you knows what the scenery here should look
江戸の
like.
時代の正気の穴などない風景を。
The scenery of the Edo period, without the miasma hole. Use that as a medium to block
研
the
究
hole.
所での実験が成功したのはお前が御霊の記憶を引き出したからだ。
The reason the experiment worked back in the lab was because you drew out the memories of the
今度
Matama.
も同じことができるはずだ。
You can do the same thing again. This is the final key to opening this door.
やれ。御霊の記憶を具現化しろ。
Give form to the memories of the Matama.
しかと見届けた。
You've done it.
正気が
And like that, using the power of the Matama, the miasma is gone.
意味わかんねえな。
Well, at least
何が
thinned
どうなっ
out
た？
for the most part when we're actually walking around. It doesn't count as gone, I don't believe. Final key to closing this door. I think it was mistyped. There are quite a few mistypes. Still don't understand this. What just happened?
異界の浄化。
This is how we're gonna purify the other
本
world.
当に消えやがった。正気が消えたぞ
Really
博
did
士
it.。Miasma's gone, Professor.
やったぞ。
We did
我々
it!
は異界の浄化に成功した。
We successfully purified the other world. Well, at least this
光
portion.
の神武にこれほど正常
Can't
な
believe
空
this.
気が。
Such pure air, so deep in the other world.
眉唾だと思ってたけどな。
I thought this
こう
was
なると信
impossible.
じるしかね
I have no choice but to believe it now.
博士、あなたは。
大し
Professor,
たやつだぜ。まったくよ。
you really are something else.
今頃理解したか。
Are you just working it out?
この作戦は
Cendril, this
お前な
never
しに
would
は
have
成
worked
功しなかっ
without you,
た。
nor will
い
it
や
again.
よくこの時代に来てくれた。
Thank you for coming this time. I don't think this whole thing's a coincidence.
時間転移のことか。確かに何か因縁めいたものを感じるな。
Time teleportation? It does all feel connected.
ともかく
In
い
any
つまでも
case,
喜びに
we
浸ってい
can't
るわ
stand
けに
around
も
here
いか
being
ん。
happy.
ここを我々の活動拠点にする。いろいろ
We'll
と
make
運び込む
this
ぞ
our。base of
手を貸せ。
operations. I'm gonna carry some gear in. Give me a hand.
まだ仕事あんの？
What? More
あな
work.
たは文句が多いな。それではまた紅月に叱
You
られる
do
ぞ。
complain a lot. Benezuki will get angry with you again.
やろう余計なこと。
Hey, don't stir things
ホ
up.
ムラ、手伝ってくれますね。
Homura, will you give me a hand?
なんか弱みでも握られてんのかお前。
What's she got over you?
前に半殺しにされた記憶がちょっとな。
The memory of being beaten half to death, perhaps? Yeah, and sweat drop.
仕事にかかるぞ、諸君。
Right! We got work to do, friends. The base in the Age of Peace is now open. The concentration of miasma in the entire region has been lowered. You can use your equipment chest, materials chest, and a portal stone at bases in the otherworld. People will also come and visit. Make good use of them. So you can use this base we have now, just like the one we have at Watcher's Outpost and at Maharoba Village. You can teleport there. You can use the portal stone to teleport. It's not like the barrier stones everywhere else here in the Age of Peace and other places in Otherworld. You can actually teleport around. Also, you have a equipment chest here, so you can change your equipment. Everything like that. I guess next will be the spear, but I'll go buy a spear in town. I've shown off the sword. The sword is a lot of fun to play around with. You just have to really get used to the, like, even I missed a lot of the cleansing the blade, holding the button down at the end of the combo. So just take some practice there. So, there is something going on down here. We'll, before we head back to the village, actually, before I end the stream, we will help. Not quite. Joint operation. I got some of them with that. Because you get good stuff from helping out other people. Whether it's a supply, they're running supplies, or it's just another hunter that needs help. Rescued a maintenance unit. You can use the blacksmith for no charge, one time only. Now I believe the no charge is no Haku charge. It doesn't cost you any money, but you still have to have the supplies and everything. Still, that's useful. No, don't end. But it's almost time to end. It's almost time to end anyway. And then there's more plot after this, so I figured it'd be a good place to stop. So you get all those joint operation rewards. You get good stuff from doing those. Like I said, next time, which will be tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time as it was today. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I started a little late. I apologize. I was a few minutes late. But we will try out the long spear. We'll probably get to a few weapons. So, how many did we do today? I did the knives. Did I just do the knives and the sword today? I think so. So we'll probably get to the spear and the gauntlets next time. Maybe more. I'm sorry, but almost time to end stream. Good stream though. I'm glad. I hope all of you here had a lot of fun. There was a lot of talking, a lot of plot, I know, but the story is really good. Like, the story does have me interested. I want to know why why can I have multiple Matamo? Why are they sending us to these places to clear the miasma, other than just to beat down the Oni? Do they have a bigger plan in mind? The time travel, all of that. There's a lot of interesting plot points in this game, and we're going to only discover even more as we go through. So I think it's a lot of fun, and hopefully all of you are having a lot of fun and enjoying Toukiden 2. So next time I'm going to equip a spear to remind myself that we're going to start with the spear. So we'll do that. I'll manually save. Again, tomorrow, more Toukiden 2, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I enjoyed it. I'm glad, Dragoness, and I hope all of you enjoyed and had a ton of fun. Until tomorrow, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.